I have been working really hard to try to curate my wardrobe and find my personal style. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and looking on Instagram. And one of the things brought up a lot was Alison Bornstein's book, Wear It Well. So, in addition to watching her YouTube videos and other people's videos about particularly her 3 word method, I did decide to read the book for myself. And yes, so the book is called Wear It Well by Alison Bornstein. I will link her YouTube channel in the description box. And I wanted to give you my thoughts on it. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe for more, and let's get into it. All right, so Wear It Well by Alison Bornstein. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this. It's been kind of TikTok famous. I rented it from my library, and so yeah, I didn't have to buy it. But anyway, so she is a stylist and wardrobe consultant, kind of more for regular everyday people, not necessarily celebrities, which is why I think her advice is particularly helpful, more so than other stylists who maybe are stylists for rich celebrities, which, not so practical to us everyday people. I'm going to go through some of the things in her book, and I really think they help me. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. It's a nice, light read. I'm usually not someone who reads self help books, that's not really my thing, but I found this one to be very helpful, very realistic, and I really liked the take in it. So, one of the first things she talks about is the AB closet editing system. So, first for that, she says to pull out all the regulars, the things that you wear all the time on repeat, and think about, do you like those things? Maybe you don't like those things. And so that can be very, very helpful. And then next up, she says to identify the nevers and put those in different piles, one being things that you would never even wear. And she said those you definitely need to get rid of, which I totally agree. Then the next pile is the not now pile, things that you like, you want to wear, but maybe you just don't want to wear it right now, or you don't want to wear it very often, maybe like a formal dress or something that you wear to weddings, that sort of thing. And then the last section of the never pile is the how to style it pile, things that you really want to wear, but you don't know how to style it. And I have to say, I've had a lot of these things in my wardrobe. And one of the number one things in her book is saying that pair these items that you don't normally wear with one of the regulars, things that you wear all the time. And that I have found to be very, very helpful. And I have been going through my wardrobe and I found things that I have purchased years ago. Like I'm talking 5, even 10 years ago that I haven't really been wearing. And I've just kind of incorporated those into the outfits that I normally wear by just changing up like one thing. And wow, that has made a huge difference. And I've been getting a lot of use out of things that I haven't worn in a lot of years. Now, of course, what Allison is mostly known for is the 3 word method. And I've watched her YouTube videos about this, other people's videos, and I've been trying to figure out my 3 style words. And it wasn't until I read the book that I finally decided on what my words should be. So the first word is supposed to be your regulars, the practical things, the things that you wear the most. And how would you describe those? And one of the things that's very helpful in her book is also she has a word wheel with a bunch of examples of words because I wasn't really sure. I was like, what words do I even pick? So she kind of has them sectioned out into different types of words. And there's a lot of, let me give you some examples of things that were in there that I would not have thought to pick as like a style word. Graceful, undone, 70s, 80s, kind of other different time periods, bright, bold, sculptural. So I was like, okay, this is helpful. It gave me a lot of ideas because I was struggling with what words to come up with. So for my first word, I have decided that that is classic because that is what I wear the most. And I debated between casual, but I don't like to dress super casual. Like I'm not wearing like sweatpants except for like to work out. So for me, I went with classic because I wear pretty much almost all solid colors, t-shirts, jeans, sneakers, loafers. Like the things that I wear the most are they're really classic items. It's nothing like embellished, nothing out there. The things I wear the most, I went with classic. And so I think that that works well for me. So the second word is your aspirational word, and that is, what do you want your style and your wardrobe to be? Like, what do you want to feel when you put on an outfit per se? And so this is the word I debated with a lot, but I'm going with chic or sophisticated. I think they're the same. I want to look sophisticated. I want to look put together. And so just simply classic isn't really enough. I want that chic look. And so for me, I think that's going to be my second word. And then the third word is the emotional counterpoint. How do you want to feel? And so this is the word that I've had the hardest time coming up with, and reading the book really helped me. And so I've decided my third word is glamorous, because I want that glam element. I like that. And so you can pull these words in different ways. It doesn't have to be the clothes, it can be accessories or makeup or your hair. And I've noticed that for me, when I'm wearing an outfit I really, really like, there is that bit of glam effect in there. And so I think that's my word. So I'm going with classic, chic, or sophisticated, pretty much the same thing, and glamorous. So I'm telling you, the book really helped me with this. I watched so many videos before reading the book, and I couldn't quite figure out my words, but reading the book really helped. All right. And one of the things that she also talks about a lot is that contrast is a good thing, because that's what makes a good balanced outfit, is having some contrast. So even my words, classic, chic, and glamorous, like there's some contrast there. Like classic versus glamorous are kind of two different things, but when you incorporate them in different ways to an outfit, it gives that proper balance. And I think that that is something I'm learning a lot, is that balance and contrast in an outfit is really, really important to make it appealing to the eye. And she talks about that a lot in her book. And that's something I've heard other stylists or other fashion influencers talk about too. And I think it's a really helpful tip. So, like I said, the word wheel really, really helped me with this. And there's obviously more in her book than what I'm talking about. This is just like the main highlights. And one of the other things I found very, very helpful is that she gives a lot of examples and different ideas to inspire you. So, one of the things that she does in her book, she picks like different celebrities and says what their words would be. So, for example, Princess Diana, she said sporty, demure, and opulent. And I was like, oh, yes. So, when I heard the opulent for Princess Diana, that's kind of where I got my idea for glamorous. And I was like, yes, that's me. That's what at least I want to be. And so I found those examples to be very helpful. Another section in her book is the 9 universal pieces. These are the 9 basic pieces that she feels any wardrobe would be helped by having. And so some of these are, I mean, they're things we've all heard of: the white t shirt, the blazer, denim, that sort of thing. I won't go through all of those. But what I like how she did in the book is she gives examples. So she gives word examples. Like if your words were sporty, edgy, and glamorous, for example, then she gives a way that you could style a blazer in that way. So it doesn't have to be the same blazer, it doesn't have to be a black blazer. It can be something more edgy or whatever your style words are. But these pieces, she notes that pretty much anyone would benefit from having. So you can mix and match. And I did find that helpful. Again, I think the examples in her book are like, because I'm a very visual person and I need examples. So especially when she picked the celebrities, like, okay, I can say, okay, I can look up pictures of Princess Diana. I know what she was very famous for wearing, and I get that picture in my head. So I'm a visual person. The examples really helped me. So the next thing that she talks about is put together outfit formulas. So come up with outfit formulas that you like, try your clothes on, take pictures. So for example, t-shirt, blazer, and jeans. And if you don't know what to wear, pick one of each of those, put it on, you're good to go. So obviously, different formulas for different people, and then kind of change small things up. Maybe put on a different color t-shirt, or change your accessories, or how you style your hair, and that can change up the outfit. And she says definitely to take pictures of your outfits while wearing them. That is definitely helpful, and that has helped me as well. I've been trying to do selfies along my journey here of finding my personal style. And something that I just really like about this book is that it's very focused on the clothes you already have. It's really, I mean, there's a small section where she talks about like, using your style words and all that when you are shopping for something new, but it's 95 to 99% of the book is about finding your personal style through the wardrobe you already have, the clothes you already have, and editing that down and finding ways to mix it up to make it really you. So I really like that. It's not focused on shopping at all. If anything, it's focused on the opposite. And also, I really like that she talks about fashion as a form of self care because, I think if you're watching this, you're probably somewhat into fashion, but I think expressing yourself through your clothes, making yourself feel confident through your clothes is a form of self care. And I really like that. And I think that's important because, if you feel good for the day, you look good, you feel more confident into whatever it is that you're doing. She also talks about things being comfortable, which is really important to me. Like I can't wear things that are uncomfortable. I just can't do it. I can't wear high heels. The only heels I can wear are kitten heels. And that's just what it is because I really think you have to be comfortable in your outfit. Because if you're uncomfortable, then I think that takes away from that confidence as well. And so, overall, I really liked the book. I thought that it was very, very practical. And there were things in there that I didn't find like online watching her videos or other people's videos. So, it's a quick read, it's a light read. Personally, I really enjoyed it and I found it very, very helpful. And I'm continuing to work on my style journey here. And it's been a whole lot of fun. And I've been organizing my wardrobe, and I have found a lot of pieces that I've had for years that I hadn't wanted to let go, but I still wasn't wearing them. And I have finally found ways to wear them, which is very exciting. So let us know if you've read the book. Check out Allison's YouTube channel. I'll link that down below. Her videos are very helpful. I really like her channel. And so, yeah, that is it. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe. Let us know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.